welcome to the Crochet Room's weekly crochet meeting. "12 a.m. in the morning." Is that what time it is there, Pet World? Hello, Shatika. Sorry. Let's see. I am working on something fabulous. Fabulous. Who's here? Hi, Legs. How are you, hon? Thank you. Hi, Amy. How are y'all? I just woke up from a nap and had a little something to eat. And I said, I had my alarm set so I could come, not be late for the, sorry, for the crochet meeting. How is everybody this weekend? It is still the weekend, right? It's Sunday. I'm so thrown off. So thrown off. While I'm waiting for 5 o'clock officially, I'm going to weave in this end, and then I will tell you guys what I'm working on. It is something I have never made before, so you'll be excited. Hi, Trisha. How are you? Are you having fun over there in Vegas, or are you already back home? Oh, 51 squares, Legra. I'm not surprised, though, you know? I'm not surprised one bit. It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. The meeting can officially come to uh, um, come to order. Is that the right term? I don't know. Anyways, our meeting's about to start, or it did already start, is what I should say. Okay, guys, this is our weekly meeting, postponed from yesterday. Oops. Oh, yeah. Order in the meeting, order in the meeting. So I had my craft market yesterday, and I had to reschedule this, our weekly live crochet meeting because of that. But we're here now, guys. Tell me what y'all are up to. Oh, let's see. Oh, we did well, Linda, but let me tell you, Allegra really killed it during the crochet market. She it was not a crochet, it was a craft market, but she really killed it. She made boohoo money. I won't say how much, but let me say 5 times more than me. Yes, still in Vegas, Trisha. My sister's in Vegas. Your first shrug wearable. We're all doing stuff, right, Amy? I'm going to tell you what I'm working on in a minute. Cynthia Smith, hello. Hello, guys. Okay, so before I talk about whatever was going on, I'm going to tell you what I'm making. I'm using this yarn I bought at Joann's before they went out of business, called, what was the name of this one? Called Inclusivity. Look at that rainbow color. Whoops. I love it. I love it. I went to Joann's today, but I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. Anyways, I'm making a shawl. Ever since one of my crochet meeting people said something about a shawl, it's been on my mind. And I was like, I know I have to have something here. And I don't want it just a regular nice color, which is fine. I wanted something that was like ombre, or some colors that or so. 2 skeins of this. So I'm making the beginnings of my shawl, and it's working on the way from the bottom all the way up to the top. And so, oh, I'm gonna love this. I am gonna love it. I wonder if I will have to use both of them, or will one be enough? So this is the one I'm working with right now. So that's what I'm gonna be working while I'm talking to you guys. And you first fair in July, Linda? Yay! Do you have enough stuff already made for it? Jeanette, hello. Hi, guys. Come on in. So, the video that I'm using is not in English, but I think they have subtitles in English, and I have it in the description below. So, if you wanted to make the same one, you can follow them also. So, after you get past the first one, two, three kind of rows, when you finally start these little picot right here, then that is when you just start going back and forth and it becomes like mindless and you can start talking to people. But I'll tell you what happened. This morning, Allegra and I met some friends at a coffee shop, and man, I had to, it took me forever to make those first because, you know, I was talking. They were talking, I was listening. And so I had to rewind, replay, whatever. And so it just took me a little while. 3, 4, 5. I may be counting a little bit here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And then, but once you get past that part, it's pretty easy. Basic. You don't get lost. At least I don't get lost. Wait a minute. Did I do that properly? Yes, I did. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And so to me, when I first saw this video of this pattern, I thought that looks pretty simple. Once you get past that first few rounds, rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is. And when you look at it, you'll know where you're at. You don't have to stop and really pay attention at where you left off, because those first few rows are like something. You have to twist it, you have to turn it, you have to blah 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 blah. I don't know, it's not that hard, but it's just that I was talking. Still working on things, Linda? Okay, good. But you have time. July, you said, right? Yes, you have time. But before you know it, don't put it off, because before you know it, you will have, it'll be here. Are you nervous? I always get the nerves and stuff whenever I'm preparing for something like that. I always think it's going to go wrong. I'm not going to make any money. But you know what? I'm not really even there for, it's great to make a lot of money, right? But it's not a business for me. It's just my hobby. So, man, I really love this. And the color change really will make this exciting for me. I like when it's a color change, because then it's not so boring, you know? So my daughter's here right now with her boyfriend. I already gave them hugs and kisses because they're going to be leaving soon. My granddaughter's here, 3, 4, 5. And I said, I have to go to my room. Usually they're gone by now, but they stayed a little later today, which is great. More time to spend with them. But yeah, so I don't know if they'll come by to knock on the door and tell me that they're leaving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if they do, if somebody comes and knocking, you know who it is. So, okay, so know that. Okay. I do still have to stop and think about it because this pattern is really new to me. But let me tell you, if you can just follow a tutorial without the words and just by looking at them, this is, she does a really good job of showing. She will stop and she will show you where she's at. So considerate, you know. And I'm like, wow, I like this lady. I don't understand her language, but um, she does really good at teaching through a language barrier. So very good. And I love, you could just turn it around and go to the next row, and I love it. And the next row is just like you're sneaking over on the top of that cluster of 3. They're just cluster of 3s. It makes its own little border at the end here. So it's really, really great. I love it. And then you just start your next. I'm trying to think. What do I do here? Oh, yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hi, Shima. How are you, hon? How are you? Yes, I'm in my green era too. Look at that. in the Grinch era. It is a lot of work, Linda. It is. Thank you, Shima, for reminding people. Hit my like button. It is a lot of work, and I would leave the last week, if not 2 weeks, um, for pricing and organizing and all that stuff. So I'm gonna put this a little lower so maybe you can see what I'm working on a little bit better. Um, yeah. So, anyways, if y'all didn't hear, I'm working on a shawl and I'm using a tutorial from YouTube. It's not in English, but there are subtitles, and I forgot the name of what they call this shawl, but I've been wanting to make one for so long, so here I am. Finally gonna make myself a shawl, and I don't know how many skeins I'm gonna be using. If I just use one skein, then I have another one to make another one, and I know who I would give it to. And so if I can only make one, I still may end up giving this away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you haven't already, let me know what y'all are working on. I know Linda is working on her craft market coming up in July. And so we've been talking about that. Rita! Oh, you had a wonderful visit with her? That's great, Rita. Well, come on in. You just caught us just in the very beginning, Rita. Oh, I'm really liking this color change. It makes it so interesting for me. Nothing like a boring color, same stitches over and over. But when it color changes, it adds spice to my life. Okay, so let's go over what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What happened. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I still need to make Yarn Talk Monday. Okay, so I'm going to rethink Yarn Talk Monday and make it on either another day or make it alive. Those are my two things that I'm thinking. Should I leave it alone or change it to, you know what? Let me make a poll. How about I make a poll since I know how to make these now? Start a poll. And it says, should I change? Let me. And, dictation. So it was writing down everything I was saying. And so I'm just going to do a yes or a no for now. Yes. Wait a minute. Come on. How come I can't type this? Okay. Yes, no. And I'm not saying getting rid of. I'm just saying changing it. Not getting rid of Yarn Talk Monday. Now, if we moved it to another day, then I guess I would change maybe Yarn Talk Tuesday, whatever. I would change the name of it. But I would still have a day that I would talk about my week. The one that I think would be more beneficial to me would be a live, because it's easier for me. I can just get on and have my little talking points and I don't have to do any editing. And that's the part that really gets me, is the editing and trying to make it snazzy. And I don't get very many views on it, and more people see my lives than my videos. And then my videos would be the videos that I do get the most views on are tutorials, and that way I can save all my videos for tutorials. I really like that idea. Let me know if I should do that. I mean, I don't like, just because like everybody will say, no, don't do it, doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. But I just want your input. And I want to know what y'all think, and it does matter to me. So it weighs, it's pretty heavy on the scale there of what y'all like and what y'all don't like, because you guys who come to see me on these lives are usually the ones who are following me, and I really appreciate your opinions. 3, 4, 5, I'm gonna be counting. And I have my bell here today, so I'm not gonna ring it after each round because I think I'm going to forget. So periodically, I'm going to be ringing it. Yes, I love the lives. I love the lives, Linda, because I get to interact with you guys. And then if there's something I wanted to talk about and I didn't hit on it, you guys can ask me about it, right? So that's always a good idea. So just put your answers in the poll. I don't want to see what it is yet. Oh, the suspense. Okay, so what else? Um, maybe tomorrow can be, if they stay on Mondays, I could still do it live on Mondays. And that is less stressful for me. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry if I'm throwing you guys off on your accounts if you're working on something, which I'm sure that you are. Working on something, whether it's crochet or cleaning or resting, just sitting here watching and you know talking with us. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so let me know what you think I should do. Okay, so let's see. Tomorrow I may start a live for Yarn Talk Monday because I haven't prepared anything, but I may still make a video because today, after I met up with some friends with Allegra, we went to Joann's, and oh my gosh, that place. They really stocked it up. I'll have to show them to you. So you look for that video. But this week, okay, you remember how last Yarn Talk Monday I put on there that poor Queso was going to have to go in on Thursday, and Monday he came to visit me. My daughter brought him and got him some little pup cups, and he was just eating and spending time, but he was having such a hard time. But she brought him over, and I was so happy. I was like, I want to see him again. I want to see him before anything happens. She brought him, and he would not stop fainting or having seizures. And then he released his bowels, and he had an odor about him that was so bad. And my dogs they could not stop sniffing him. Usually they bark at him and bark at him and bark at him, and they did a little bit of that, but they just wanted to smell him. They smelled something, and I was like, oh no. And so he could not come out of all of his little fainting spells. My daughter had to hold him and stuff, and I said, you know what, he can't last another 3 days like this. He was going to have to wait until it was Monday, and then he had to wait until Thursday. And I was like, no, call them now. Call them, see if they can work him in. And they did. So he went to be with all our other pups and our family members on Monday. So Queso, I missed it. It was very difficult for us. It just weighed on me for a few days. I could not, like right now, if I think about him, I can feel the pain. But for those first few days, the pain was just like sitting with me the whole time. And I know it wasn't easy for my daughter either. None of my daughters, everybody was attached to Queso. He was a little so-and-so, and he liked to pee-pee on everything, and he was a little nuisance, but everything was so fun to him. But he was 16 and a half years old, I think that they said he was, because he did belong to somebody else. And they knew how old he was exactly. I'm just looking for, oh, here it is, my Kleenex. Um, so even though he wasn't with us from the beginning, we got him from somebody who had him from the beginning. So we knew how old he was, 16 and a half years old. And he was a poodle, and he is now not hurting anymore. And he's running around happy with the other pets. And my mom, I like to think, so. Okay, let me go back and check what's on here. Let's see. Hi, Amanda. Mandy. Hello. Hello. I thought I heard something over there. I'm glad. I knew I'd be able to catch some of you guys at this time. The one, F you, whatever. You know what you are, Mom. A huge, a huge chicken. Maybe, maybe. My chicken days seem like they're in the past already. I was on that chicken craze like crazy, so maybe though. You're crocheting a blanket. TOFM. You're that one mom. I'm gonna call you that one mom. I am using for my shawl, Linda, I'm using Big Twist, which is really sad because this is the last two skeins that I have, and I just started a new one for this one, of the Big Twist, and it's called Inclusivity, and it's a rainbow, and I love it, and I love it, and this is what it's working up as now. Oh, I can't wait till it gets to some of the orange and working back and forth. And then I want to, if I might make more shawls just to make them and I can have them. Yes, come on in. Oh, I thought somebody was knocking at my door. My daughter's about to leave. So I don't know if they're going to come and tell me goodbye or not. But I was watching Noni May. Do y'all follow Noni May? Noni, if you're on here, drop your channel. Or somebody can share it for her. I was watching one of her lives and she's like, she's making all of these star blankets and she's like, why am I making all of these star blankets? Why do I need so many star blankets? She had the perfect answer. Oh, of course, I think she was asking herself, but some people have probably asked her that. And she goes, what if I have a gift? It's just here and I'm going somewhere and I want to give somebody a gift. And then you just put all the work into something beautiful and you don't know who it's going to go for. And this is me thinking, you put your heart and soul into it and it was such a relaxing time and it's sitting there and you give it to them and you didn't have to rush to make it, right? It wasn't meant for them, but it was meant for them. Do you know what I mean? So I think that it's what I'm going to be doing because I don't want to do too many more craft shows. I'm going to be helping my daughter with whatever I make. I might give her some stuff, you know. Like right now, I'm totally into these shrunken heads, but like I want to do that. I want to have somewhere I could just give away. I love it. Love it. So anyways, that's my plan. Okay, what else? What else? What, okay. Oh, no, no, don't want to do anything there. Thank you, Mandy. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good. I know, Rita. It was so hard for my little Casey. I did have a good life. Holly, thank you. You love my channel. Thank you, Holly. Come on in and join the rest of us crazies. Yes, the rainbow yarn is beautiful, isn't it? Ooh. Love the bell, Kathy. Anything to be silly. Okay, so then that was Monday, and it was very difficult. And then what else happened? I don't remember what else I did. Of course, I had a crochet meeting on Tuesday, and I was kind of just out of it because, you know, everything that just happened. So I just wanted to make something up as I was going. So I decided I was going to make a, where is everything? What is everything I've been working on? I don't know where anything is now, people. I'm not even, if I can't see it in a minute, I'm not going to go looking for it. Okay. Oh, it's over there in that bag. I'm not going to get up. You guys saw on my shorts my little strawberry bag Well, I already put all the seeds and everything on it. It's so adorable. And I'm going to line it. So, see, this would give me more time. If I moved the Yarn Talk Monday to a live, as opposed to another day, I would still have to be editing, so it would still be adding it on there. I think I like I'm leaning towards the live idea. Let me know what y'all think. Take the poll down there that I have down there, and let me know. There are people who just don't like for me to change stuff, I think. And that's okay. That's okay. But change is good too. So, anyways, I put the seeds on there, and then that would give me more time to make my other things like my tutorials and lining bags. I love making bags, and that's another thing I would make to keep around to either sell at my with my daughter's market or have as gifts to give people. I love giving gifts. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story about my grandmother, but let me check on you guys for a minute. Thank you. So my grandma, when I was little, I was separated from my siblings. My mom was sick, y'all know this, and so when she would go into the hospital, they would separate us kids and put us some with my grandma on my mom's side and then some with my grandma on my dad's side. So there were four of us, so usually two went, you know. I would go with my older sister, I think with not my older sister, my sister that's right underneath me by a year, to my dad's mom, and then the little kids would go to my mom's parents' side of the family. But then after she passed, um, okay, so during that time, I would go places. I'd want to buy stuff from my other siblings, and my grandma was kind of stingy. And she would say, "No, you don't have enough, whatever, you know, no, they're being taken care of over there." And I would feel so sad because whatever little I had, I wanted it for my little siblings. But it was more pronounced whenever I was younger. I mean, a little older when my mom had already passed, and I really was staying with my grandmother, and my other siblings were with my dad and his new wife. Um, and I wanted to buy something. I would find something and I would take it to her. What do you think? Would Linda like this? You don't need to buy. Of course, she spoke in Spanish. You don't need to be buying that. They take care of them. They have their own money. They have lots of stuff, which they didn't. You take care of yourself. You don't have any money for them, and no, we're not going to pay for it because I had to depend on them for money. We're not going to be buying things for other people, and it would hurt me so much that I couldn't share with them. And I did not like that part of her personality, even though I love my grandma. I did not like that part of her, and I refuse to be like that. It's not in my nature to be like that. I like to think that I'm like my mother, who is a very giving, kind person. From what I hear, I didn't, of course, she passed when I was little. So I wouldn't know personally, but I love to give things to people. I love it. I love it. I wish I could give something to every one of you guys. If it wasn't for sending it through the post office and it costing so much, but I'm gonna have to work through that. I'll figure that out eventually. Anyways, so giving things to people really makes me happy. So is that kind of selfish too? Because I'm doing it to give them something, but it also makes me feel good. But it's mostly because I want to see them be happy. So, and I like making things from my hand and giving it to people. So, anyways, that's why I want to have things on hand. Oh, you're happy with what I decided? Mandy, thank you. Why can't all people be like that, Mandy? Full of bunnies and Easter. Oh, Amy, I saw what you gave Miss Rivera, and you are so sweet, lady. I wanted to cry because she wanted to cry. I don't know if she did cry, but I didn't actually cry, but I wanted to. I was like, okay, hold it together, you know. But that was so sweet of you, Amy, and I don't expect anything less from you because you are a sweetheart, a sweetheart. Yes, it was emotional. Yes, Mandy, you and I, that's why we're twins. That's why we're twinsies. Yes. Okay. So now, I wonder if my daughter left. I feel bad that I can't say goodbye. Or I could if she came in here, but I don't know if she would or not. And I don't even, when I came in here, Eddie was asleep. So since this is my off time. But you know what? I'm already kind of making a decision on my own, but we shall see. I won't say. Okay, so then what else happened? Oh, so I was at that meeting and I was making that a strawberry. It's funny how I just went off on a tangent, right, of other things. But I go right back to it if I can remember. So I was there and I finally just sat there for a walk and everything and got in the car and kind of cried a little bit. I just, at first, I didn't know what was wrong. Why was I feeling so down? And then I realized, you know what? It was because of Casey, my baby. Even though he didn't live with me anymore, I did love him. And when I saw him, he was a mess. But, you love your little pets. He was my grand dog. He was my grand dog. I love him. But I kept calling him by our cat who passed, their name, Gizmo. And I was like, why am I doing that? Because I was already putting them in the basket of our pets that we had lost because I knew that I was preparing myself for that Thursday. And it turns out that it was the Monday for him. And so, yeah. And then Wednesday, I don't remember day by day what the deal was with me. So if it comes to me, it'll come to me. But Thursday, I said, I got to get up. I've got to to um, go get my blood work done and, be a good girl, be on time. I get there. I'm telling you everything that I would be saying on Yarn Talk Monday anyway. See, it's easier for me to talk about these things. It flows better than it does on my uh, recorded ones if it's not a tutorial. Um, it was my what's today's date? The 13th? Oh, so it's not until this Thursday coming up that it's my blood work time. So I was there and they're like, we don't have you until next week. And I was like, what the heck? Okay, that was kind of embarrassing. I felt like the little old lady that I am. And I went on to my doctor's office. Thank goodness I had something to do there, and it was just down the hallway. So I said, well, at least I'm still here for this. So I go and take care of what I need to take care of there. And then I run to a little Walmart and go and try to get some dog food and stuff that I needed to pick up and go back home. And let's start this day over, people, because it wasn't off to a good start. And I needed rest before I went to my crochet meeting that night. I get there and I start going through self checkout. And so I'm like picking up my items, putting it on scanning it, putting it in the bag, picking it up, scanning it, putting it in the bag, picking it up, put it in the bag, picking it up, about to put it in the bag when I realize, wait, I didn't scan that last thing. So I go to put that back down in the cart. And as I'm taking this item out of the bag again so I can scan it, somebody already came by, but as I started to scan it, it would not let me scan it. And I was like, and I saw her standing there and I said, it's not letting me scan. And she says, because you tried to put it in the bag before you scanned it. And I was like, oh, now I'm stealing stuff. This was not my day. I felt so bad. I apologized profusely. But you know how when you apologize and it looks fake just because you got caught? And I'm like, I felt like that, like I was a cheater. And I was like, I'm so sorry. To explain more. And I said, oh my God, the more I explain, the worse I look like a cheater. So I just stopped. And just as I was leaving, I said, thank you for your help. And, that's all. So hold on a second. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I thought y'all left with
You
us.
see a squishy toy, she lost it.
What kind of squishy toy? Like, it's small?
It a cookie cat, but it's not from souvenir. It's like that big.
Okay.
That round.
Tell her if it's here, I'll find it.
I'm just scared my dogs got it.
But I hope not. You look in the couch.
Because we haven't found it anywhere.
I'll look for it. Okay. I'll look for it, Aurora. Don't worry, baby. If it's here, we're going to find it safe, okay? And I will save it for you, Bobby. Don't worry. Don't cry because you didn't lose it. I'll find it, okay? If it's here, I'll find it.
You gonna say bye?
Bye, baby.
You wanna go get a hug real quick?
Give me a hug. Give me a hug. It's okay, honey. It's okay. Don't cry, baby. Love you. Okay, be good. Have a good day at school tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna look for it. If I find it, I'm gonna tell them and they'll let you know, okay? Okay.
I love you.
Love you, baby. Bye. So, oh, grandbaby lost a toy, and I certainly hope my dogs didn't get it because it's not beyond them. I mean, you know the stories about my dogs. Yes, they do. They do pet spirits. Oh my gosh. They do. I used to hate them too, and I do. If I have a lot of groceries, I don't go to them. But if I have a small amount of groceries, it's pretty easy and fast, you know? So, oh no, don't ring them up. Don't pay twice for them, Amy. I know she lost it. So, I'm excited to see how this is all going to be working out. And if I'm okay, so sometimes when I get a pattern in my head and I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. And then when I go back to look at the pattern, I was like, I was adding this extra step in here this whole time. Do y'all ever do that? Just because you thought that that was the right, did they find it? That was the right pattern, but oh well, I mean, it'll still look good. So that was Thursday, and I said, this is horrible. I came home, I fed my pups. It was early. I think I crocheted a little bit, and I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I went to sleep. I went to sleep and got ready because usually I have to take a nap before because I will be just crying when I come home from the crochet meeting because I'll be so tired. So I take a nap before. So I did that. Where was our? Oh, and we had it at this place that's a sailing club that one of our members belongs to. So we get to have a meeting there, and it's so beautiful. It's by the water. Love it. Love it. And what did I work on there? I think I was working on the strawberry, and I don't remember what else. But anyways, I know. Okay. So I hope they find it before they leave, and but if not, I'll be on the hunt for it as soon as I get here with y'all. I will be on the hunt for that little squishy. What is it? She call it something kitty, and she showed me how big it was. So I'm gonna be on the lookout. It's somewhere. It's just, and I hope my dogs have been leaving things alone. Mostly, I should say, Daisy has been leaving stuff alone. The other day I left and I left my little strawberry shortcake AI thing out on the couch because I had been taking pictures of it. And I came back and I was mortified. I said, oh my gosh, I left it here. And they didn't even touch it. So I'm glad. Now, the other day, Daisy did come inside from being outside, and she went to go hide in the couch with her snout in the corner of the couch, you know, where the arm and the back meet. She had her snout in there, and I'm like, what do you have? Because it looked like she was being sneaky. And I was like, I can't even imagine what she came in with. It better not be a rat or a squirrel or that. I would have been screaming my head off. No, it was a golf ball. And I said, you go ahead, baby. That's, you go play with it. And she just was like, oh, I don't have to hide? Okay. So she was just gnawing on that for a little while. But she pretty much is leaving things alone. Hasn't gotten my shoes lately. So I think the puppydom is, might be over, those puppy years. I'm having such a fun time. This is how far it's going to go fast now. It's going to go fast now. It's changing colors. I love being near water, but I have to tell you, I don't like the sound of water at night. When you hear it just lapping up on the rocks or the shore. I don't like it. It scares me. I don't know if I had an incident of it. I am afraid of water, dark water, day or night. I'm afraid of dark water. I don't want to ever go on a cruise ship. I don't ever want to be on a boat because I've had incidences in the water and on boats. So the sound of it at nighttime and the darkness and the coolness and just the little shivers I get from the coolness, I makes me so uncomfortable, and I don't know why. So I said if I believed in past lives, I would think that something happened to me, you know, and it just is something that's just inside that I can't explain why I feel like that. Anyways, but I don't know why I do or not. Rosalie, hello, girly. Are you feeling better? I think you weren't feeling too well, were you? Are you okay now? Oh, yeah, see? Amy's asking how you doing, so you were not feeling well. Aww. Thank you, Mandy. I'm liking it. Okay, the kind of yarn, oh, guys, don't hate me, but I got this from Joann's. Big twist. Oh, cry. Big twist. And the name of it is Inclusivity. So if you find it from anyone else, and I'll let you know how much one hose skein is. I'm not working on this one yet. I already started on this one. And I'll let you know if one skein is makes one whole one. I just need one that's as long as my arms. But not everybody's, because this one is supposed to be for me. So, but how pretty. I'm starting on the orange. But I like how it has the little picots right here, and it's like a mesh stitch. And at the end, you get your little finished edge with the little points. And I like that. I don't have to go back and finish it off. And so this is acrylic. This is acrylic, right? 100% anti-pilling acrylic. I hope it's anti-pilling, because I don't like for it to pill. Anyways, so if you can run there, and if your Joann's has them there, I didn't see it when I went today. So, but, so I was asking Rosie if she was okay. Oh, you had some tummy problems, Rosie? Let's see. Oh my gosh, Amy. No. Yikes. Oh my gosh, Amy. That is traumatizing. My dad thought it was a good idea to teach me how to swim by walking me out to the deepest part as far as he could go and dumping me in the Gulf of Mexico from the beach and walking away and letting me swim back. That's how I was going to learn. I was flailing. I did manage to make it back. I came back with a big gash in my foot from where I think a crab bit me. And still, I think he probably called it a success because I made it to the shore. Not good. Never do that to my children. Wow. You're going through stomach problems. Oh, I hope that they get resolved soon. That's not fun, Rosalie. No. I am so afraid, Rita. I don't want to, because they're like, they're so safe. Nothing ever happens. But then I've been watching videos on YouTube about cruise ships, that horror stories. And then I'm like, well, the minute I'm on one, that's when it's going to happen, you know? But, yeah, yeah. No, I think so. But Mandy, I thought too, that it could have been something like that. I don't know. I don't necessarily believe in past lives, but I don't know what God's plan is and what truly is happening. I'd be kind of arrogant to think that I did know. So if it is, maybe that's what happened, and I'm trying to work through that fear. So thank you, Rosalie. Frizzy B! Hello, I think about you every time. I just thought about you today at Joann's because I saw some bee pillows that they had out. They were throwing all kinds of stuff out onto the floor. And I was like, I didn't know they had cookware. I didn't know they had hardware tools. It's weird. It's going good. Talking my head off. I have a poll down in the bottom, and I'm not talking about getting rid of Yarn Talk Monday. I'm talking about either changing it to like another day so it's not so close to when I do the crochet meetings on Saturdays, which I don't want to change. I would love to add another one on. That would be great. But I'm leaning more towards making Yarn Talk Monday a live. They're so much easier. I do not have to edit it. I get more views there. More people can pop in if they want or if they can. And then they can still rewatch it because it's on my channel, you know? So it's not like it's going to be lost, you know, and nobody can watch it after that. They can go back and watch it anytime. So they can catch it if they missed it. So let me know, take the poll, and then I'll take that, and then I'll probably ask later what y'all think. But I think I'm kind of just talking it out with you guys, kind of just like working it out in my head. Y'all have been knitting. What are y'all making, Mandy? You and Cole, what are y'all making? Yeah. I know, it's terrible. If y'all are still talking about my dad, I'm catching up on y'all. Yeah, yeah. He was that kind of person. That's okay. He's in heaven now, I hope, and a better person now. Oh, Amy. Jellyfish are no joke. I think I've only had a small sting from jellyfish, but some of my siblings, I think, have had some. But no, don't ever want to go through that. The pain I saw people go through. No, thank you. Heights. You have fear of heights. Oh my goodness. I think I have a normal fear of heights. Like if I look down, I kind of like, oh, hold on to something. But to just say I'm gonna walk up there and go look down, I'm not scared, and I'm not what do you call it? Immobilized by fear. No, I'm not like that. I do like to look at stuff, but it is kind of scary. I'm afraid of heights when it comes to roller coasters, and then they want to drop you down. No way. Don't like that one bit. Yes, they are still expensive, Frizzy. What the heck is up with that? There's no sale going on there. They're just trying. The people who are benefiting from this are the people who would have bought it anyways, sale or no sale, and they want to stock up on theirs. So that's good for them, I guess. But yeah, I'm waiting. You want to call it a going out of business sale? You better have 70 to 90% off because otherwise I'm not buying it. We went by there. I'm going to talk to y'all more about that, you know, or maybe just save that for Yarn Talk Monday. Maybe try to do a live tomorrow or make a tiny video of what Allegra and I did do today. Angela, hey, welcome, welcome. I don't think I've seen you on here before, have I? Please forgive me if you've been on here and I forgot because, you know, I'm an old lady. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Hats and scarves for snowmen for Christmas. You're getting ready early. I'm so proud of you, Mandy. Wow. Great. And on your honeymoon too, Amy. The nerve. Happy Palm Sunday, Shatika. Thank you for your blessings as always. I really, really appreciate them. Mandy, I am gonna laugh. I'm sorry, Mandy. If you're my twinsy, I got the right to laugh at you. You feel dizzy? Let me see. How did you put it? Let's see. I feel a little faint at the top of our stairs. I understand it. I mean, I always hold on for dear life thinking I don't want to fall. So I don't know if that's the same thing, but you're okay. There's nothing wrong with you, Mandy. Not a thing. Let me just take a sip here. Wash that down a little bit. Stephen Renner. Okay. No. This is a crochet channel. Stay on. Don't bring us down. Good job, Mandy. Good job. Thank you for your permission to laugh at you, Mandy. I was going to do it anyways. Thank you, Frizzy B. Thank you. Okay, for you guys who just popped in, I am working on my very first, I'm trying to count, shawl. And in my description of this live, I planned ahead, people. Look, Mandy, I'm doing some planning ahead of my own. I put the video of the tutorial that I used to start this off. And after you start the very first rows, it's pretty much remote. You know what to do. The whole middle is the same and the ends are what's different. I will go back when I'm ready to finish it off to see if there's something in particular that I need to do, but I'm thinking that it's self-explanatory. It's not in English, guys. So she does have subtitles, I think, if you put them on in English. I don't know, but there, I think I saw English subtitles. And it's so pretty. I wanted something simple, nothing too intricate yet for as my first shawl, but something that I would use to, and it's very light because it's open, so it's just doesn't get really cold here. For me to need like a very thick shawl. This is just enough to cover and keep the breeze off, you know, and of course during winter, our winter, I get to put a jacket on. 3, 4, 5. So anyways, I've never had a shawl. I've had a pashmina, I think my mother-in-law would call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, 5. It's only 3 on this one. 1, 2. Okay, so that's 3. But a shawl is so traditional that I remember people wearing at church when I was growing up, and they became out of fashion for a while. But what is wrong with my finger? Is it I don't want my nails to be snagging. Is it time for me to go get my nails done? Oh, it's just dry skin, people. I hate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dry skin. Snagging on your yarn. That's never a good sign. Need some lotion. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me catch up with you guys. Got me again. Thank you, Mandy. Okay, let me go look at my poll and I'm going to end it. We are going to end the poll. What? You people? I think y'all did this to me on my last poll too. 50-50. Come on. Maybe I should not end a poll when it's like an even number. Make sure it's an odd number so for sure one gets... I need to think that out next time. Okay. Well, I'll let y'all know what I'm going to do. But at least y'all leave it up to me. At least I know it's kind of even, you know. And I know you guys that are with me will be like, you know, I would hope you wouldn't just drop me because I changed something. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm just changing it a bit. We'll see. We shall see. And did y'all see the sneaky thing I did with my AI this month? That I made it for March and April because I was getting overwhelmed. Now I have a little period here where I can take a little breather, and I need to start looking for May's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 May's AI challenge, and I don't have to feel so overwhelmed. And I love my AI challenge. I won't talk about it until tomorrow. Okay. There are some things I shouldn't talk about. And so where was I? Let's see. Oh, today I went with Allegra to a friend's, to meet some friends at a coffee shop. And then she and I went to Joanne's afterwards. Allegra, you still there? Were you surprised by anything there, Allegra? Thank you, Mandy. Thank you. I loved it too, Rita. Thank you so much. It didn't come out exactly like it, but you know what? I can't I'm not, oh, look, I'm into this. Oh, I pulled out a yarn, baby. Oh, geez. That's okay. That's okay. It's just minor tangling, which can be fixed. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. It's not perfect, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm looking for more fun than anything. Oh, let's see. I always get a little turnaround when I'm doing the end. I love, look at that end part. Oh my goodness, I love it. Can y'all see that? Okay, enough of that. I always get a little turnaround. I need to do a double crochet as soon as I get into here. So, ooh, maybe I need to make a like a natural colored one, a fall colored one. Oh, maybe I should make some. Oh, that would be so pretty. Yeah, so I do want to start making gifts and keeping the things that I'm working on as gifts instead of, I was back into my little amigurumi stage and my plant stage and all that. But I think I want bigger projects for right now. And I'm sure I'll switch back to amigurumis or something, you know. Oh my goodness, my goodness. I don't think I'm gonna even block this because it's gonna be washed and squashed and everything. And I think as you get further down, it starts to open up a little bit more with the weight, you know what I mean? So, oh my goodness, what did I do here? It's like I missed something here. I don't want to go back. Oh, I think I put too many. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What happened? I think I just put too many chains there. I don't think I did anything wrong other than that. Jeez. We're going to pretend we didn't see that. Start over. Okay. Not going to start over, but start over looking at it. That's the way to get rid of your problems. That's the way. Nobody's ever going to notice it but me and you guys if y'all ever come and look at it in person. And you'll never be able to find it. Never be able to find it. 1, 2, 3. Legs. She's like her mom. Poor her. We were just talking about that too. She did get her little gift of the gab from her mommy. And, well, I don't know if it's a gift or what. I guess it depends who you're talking to. Thank you. You'll never tell. Thank you, Frizzy. I knew I could count on you guys. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So at the craft meeting, I'll tell y'all more about it tomorrow. But it went really well. And like I said in the beginning, if some of you guys weren't here earlier, 1, 2, 3, 4. Allegra made a killing. She was like, I don't know, but I mean, what do we expect from Allegra? Of course she did. Of course she did. So I'm glad for her. And my other daughter and I, we did okay. And yeah, I don't, like I said, I really don't want to do too many more craft markets. I think I'm already past that. I've been doing them my whole life. Ever since I got married with Eddie and had my first baby, I was doing craft markets. So that's been 30 something years. And I think I'm a little done with that. Now I'm going to sit and rock in my rocking chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make all these lovely gifts and things I can pass on to my children and friends and hopefully some giveaways that and just spend time with you guys. And if I have extra stuff and I'm working on things, I can give them to my daughter to sell. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think on some of these I make them too long because I will kind of lose count, I think, you know? Yes, doesn't that put you in the mood for rainbow? Ooh, and the pastel rainbow too is beautiful. So I may make one. What if I make one? Okay, this is what I need to stop doing. I need to stop thinking, what if I make, and going off on what I can make, because I jumble my head up and I overwhelm myself with all these plans, and it makes me just, ugh. So no, I'm not going to say what I thought I was going to, I should make, whatever. I'm making what I'm making right now, and I'm going to be in the moment right now. And when I'm done with this, I can start thinking. But the problem is, when I start thinking like that, I can never think of anything to do. So if it comes to my mind, I'm just not going to say it out loud. How about that? That way, it doesn't get lost in there. And if it doesn't come to fruition, well, then I don't have to ever say that I planned it, because nobody will ever know but me and God. Okay, let me see, where am I here? Okay. Oh my goodness. I know I asked y'all how y'all are doing, but there are other people in here that I think may have jumped in. So if you are working on anything, let us know what you're working on. If you need any help with anything, let us know. If you need any help, maybe somebody here can help you. Um, and I was going to say something else and it just totally escaped me. Oh no. Nobody will notice. Yeah, she did breathe. Thanks, Bandy. Thank you. It is a lot, Linda. It is a lot. Um, what was I gonna say? Something about trying to retrace whatever. I don't know. But oh, it's something about, here in our crochet meetings. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well, that's okay. That's all right. Probably didn't need to be said anyways. I'm just filling the air with noise. So, I was going to tell you guys some stuff. Let's see, for the people who just came in, I remember. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. That the pattern, the tutorial that I'm using for this shawl is in the description below. So the YouTube video that I'm using, not in English, but I believe it has subtitles. Oh, I'm already doing too much. Subtitles. And if you don't need, she talks in a different language, so if you don't need to hear it in English, use subtitles. Or if you're like me and just watch it and can learn like that, then that's great. But in lieu of making some sort of like tutorial or something right now, I'm going to be working on this. I don't know if I'll be finished for next week. Oh, yeah. Speaking of next week, it's Easter weekend, guys. And I don't think we're going to have a meeting next week. I'm going to try to post on to make a reminder that we are not going to have any meetings tomorrow, next weekend, for the holiday. And I'll try to do some lives, to make up for that with you guys. And let's see. Yes, our anniversary is coming up for the yarn room. The anniversary's coming up. A year, not so bad. I thought maybe I could get a couple hundred subscribers in a year. I don't know how many thought. I didn't think over 3,000. So thank you guys. Thank you. I'll make a video for that for our anniversary. I don't know what date it falls on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see I put too many. And it happens that I made I started the channel on my mom's birthday, and my sister shares my mom's birthday. And I did not plan it that way. It just happened, and I realized, oh, that's my mom's birthday. So I always remember our anniversary date. I'll never forget it because it was mom's birthday. So very exciting for me. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. That's all I did. I added, that other one was way too long. But you really can't tell too much, right? You can't see it, can you? Or was it on the other side? No, it's not on the other side. It's here. Ooh, I can kind of see it. But you can't. Oh, I'll put it down before you can find it. You guys who are my TYR hookers, members, y'all are supporting me, and I'm doing nothing in that membership. Thank you for hanging on and supporting me. I totally appreciate it. And like I said, I don't want to say my plans, because that just will just put me in a box, and you know, Ooh, look at that. Oh, like a burnt orange. This used to be my favorite color when I was little, a burnt orange, red orange, what I would call it, because that was the color of it in the crayon box. Red orange. So beautiful, much deeper than orange, but not quite red. Oh, the color of someone's beautiful red hair. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, I got to start that over because it's supposed to be a slip stitch here, and I was making a full-on single crochet, and it does make a difference, you know, because you can really see it when it's a single crochet, but when it's a slip stitch, perfect. Perfect. I'm going to talk about more stuff of what we did today, me and Allegra and our friends. I'll talk about more things about the craft show tomorrow. I think tomorrow I am going to maybe start with a Yarn Talk Monday live and see how that goes. And we can experiment with that. I hope y'all will bear with me as I'm working out these growing pains. Okay. Sometimes I think, not that I think, sometimes I have this tendency to think, oh, it's just two more chains. It's not going to make a big deal. It does make a big deal. So I am working on my following patterns and not just flying by the seat of my pants like I like to do. There's a time and place for that for you, like I did my strawberry bag. But not here on my shawl. This is not the time or place to be messing around with the pattern. So Mandy, go grab your rainbow. This is a more muted rainbow, but you, oh, look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. And it's gonna go up. Oh, I can't wait. Well, I can stop now and make myself a little scarf. Nope, I want a shawl. And I'll be able to use it during the fall. Okay, let's see. What is this? Why is this here? Why is this coming out? What is this? I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'm just having a little tangled up mess here real quick. And I think I just need to, it's, okay, is that it? Yeah, I think it's untangled from there. I don't know where that came from, but that's okay. Okay, at least I know that's not the outside. I'm talking to myself, guys. So, yes, I will have a good Easter. I want to do tutorials. I really enjoy making some tutorials. I want to make them perfect, but I mostly want them to be understandable, and my heart just kind of lays with, or lies, I don't know the proper tense, with people who are just starting, beginners, you know? And so I want to make it to where they can understand it. It's easy enough, not too boring for other people, but something fun also, you know, with intricate pattern. I know you are, Mandy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're always here for me, hon. Thank you so much. A rainbow colored blanket, Linda. I wish you could see it. Um, But yeah, this Easter, I'm going to be at a beach house. My sisters, there's four of us girls, we are renting a beach house. One, two, three, four, five. For all of us siblings and our families. And we are going to be there on the beach at Galveston Bay, the Gulf. No, Galveston Bay. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five. And so we should have fun. I don't know if I'll make any lives there. My sisters were asking if I was going to make a live. You know, they like to look perfect, and I will come on here all scraggly and stuff. But, you know, when you're beautiful like they are, they've always been really, really pretty. Um, of course, you want to look your best. I'm all about comfortability. And if you're at the beach, you don't need any false eyelashes. Are any of y'all in here listening to me, sisters? You don't need no false eyelashes. Not that they said that they were going to be putting them on, but you know, maybe they were and maybe they weren't. To be all sandy and to frolic around. Oh, I can't wait. I love to go and look for walking sticks of driftwood. Oh man, one of my favorite things to do at the or look for shells. That is a nice little pastime, and I put them in my plants here at home as little, you know, reminders of that trip. Let's see. Okay. I do have to still think a little bit about this pattern, but this is how far I've gotten so far. Look at that. The yellow has already come through. What are the colors on here? Oh, there's purple. Let's see. After the red, yellow. I think the yellow's going to come back again. And then it's going to be green, blue, purple. I think that's the way it is. I really love it. It's going to be so beautiful. So beautiful, as I like to say. Oh, Thrifty Crocheter, hello. Thank you. Yes, it's Palm Sunday. Easter will be here. Happy Palm Sunday. Okay, so Rama, hi, welcome in. I am making a shawl, my very first shawl, and I'm using this rainbow yarn, and it is from Joann's. And I say that because here in the States, Joann's is closing, and it's called Inclusivity, and I love it. It's a rainbow color, and it's a beautiful little easy pattern. I think it's easy and has these little picots here. You see those little picots? I love that. And it's a mesh kind of a pattern. And I have the tutorial that I'm following is in the description. So you can go, the link is in there. So I'm only going to be on here a little bit longer, guys. I think we've been over here an hour already, right? What did Amy say? Did Amy say something just now? Okay. So you wear false eyelashes, Rita. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with false eyelashes. I can't pull it off. My sisters can. They can. Oh, okay. I was like, what did Amy say? No, me. Oh. Thank you, Mandy. Love the picos. I love those. That's what sold me on this one because I like making little picos. Whee! They're like mini bobble stitches. Yeah, right? Oh, you're Batty. Rita is Batty. TYR Batty. So let's see what else. And oh, I'm gonna talk more about the craft show tomorrow. So you know what, you guys, I'm probably going to make a post about it, but let's look for the Yarn Talk Monday to be a live tomorrow. And of course, if you watch my videos any other time of day, any like my Yarn Talk Mondays, if you watch it in the evening, catch it after work, watch it whenever it pops up, it's nothing's going to change really, because you will still be able to catch it. I think you can still catch it if you like subscribe to my channel. You can see it and before it's uploaded. Like, it takes a day to upload to my channel, but I don't think it matters. If I don't know how it works, people. I can't explain stuff. I don't know what's going on. So anyways, you'll still be able to see it somehow. Do you? Monday at 10. Is that what Linda's saying? That's 10 Eastern time. Okay. 10 Eastern time is 9 a.m. I don't know if I'm gonna be up, Linda. I don't know if I'm gonna be up, but I guess I should be, right? At least it'll get me out of bed. Yep. Let me work a few more of these here with you guys. Oh, you guys, you don't know how much I love you, how much you mean to me, how much you keep me going. Oh, and I've been forgetting. I have been doing such a good job. I need to ring that. My little affirmation reward bell. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. So now I'm pulling directly from here. I had a big old jumbled mess. So I've been trying to work that out, and little yarn babies have been coming out and stuff. So now I'm back in the center. I think I'm going to set that I'm going to use all of this yarn up to the end of the ball, and then I'm going to say adios. Adios, people. Not yet, but I am in a minute. But if you want to make this pattern, this is I think, is this considered a 4-weight? Is this considered a 4-weight? But it's kind of thin compared to, I like Red Heart, right? It's kind of a thinner one, and it's anti-peeling, so maybe that's why also. But if you want to make this, the tutorials on in the description. 3, 4. And so you can, work along with me on our next meeting. If I'm not done with it already, I will be working on this probably the next meeting. I'm going to be done because next meeting is canceled because of Easter. And so whenever I'm working on a live, I am going to probably be working on this. Tomorrow, I probably will be working on this. So if you want to work along with it right now, make one also. Try out that pattern, that tutorial. It's just the first few, and she's really good about showing you how to do the first few rows. So check her out. She's a really good teacher. I wish I knew her name. I think she did say her name, but it's another language. I can barely get English. My gosh, I can barely remember English names. How am I supposed to remember somebody else's name? Unless it's like totally something about it is catchy to me, But she's a good teacher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sometimes I get a little panicky when I come here and I'm like, I didn't make enough. Oh my gosh. But I did. I did. It's just my nature. And then when I'm on tomorrow. So the things that I'm probably going to talk about, heads up, is the craft market, what I did with Allegra today, and my AI challenge. I'm still working the kinks out. It probably will be perfect by December. Just trying to figure out how to talk about it. Almost there, just a little bit more so I can go ahead and put this up and go look for my grandbaby's little toy that she was crying about. I hate it. She's so devastated. She was so devastated. They'll let me know if they find it. 2, 3, 4. Oh no, why am I doing that? Okay, I am going to make the three, okay, make the end, the side border. I like that the border is built into this. I really do like it. And so you don't have to go back and finish a border. The border is already being made with it. And I would love for you guys to make these. Oh, it's so quiet. So quiet. And if I end up, no, you know what? Never mind. So I was gonna say something, and it's not true. So I thought about it. 3, 4, 5. It wasn't anything bad. It's just a statement I was gonna make about my videos, and I was like, but if I start doing this, then I won't be able to do this anymore, and that's not true. So I realized, wait, yeah, that's not true. So pay no attention to me. Pay no attention to that lady behind the blanket. The yarn blanket. Okay. 3, 4, 5. All righty. Here we are. Look, I caught up. I just have that tail from the other end. Let me show you what I have so far. It's going off into the red. And can you imagine that long? The span of my arms. So you can just grab it and put it around your shoulders. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. A rainbow shawl. Oh my gosh, I love it. You guys, let's see. I have to catch up. Ooh, some people jumped in. Ravina, hello. You're going to have to catch it from the beginning, Ravina. Arusha, hello. Arushi. Sorry. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad you caught the live too, Rita. I sure am. My bell. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Mandy. And I feel loved by you guys. I really, really, really do. You're going to be in the bushes hooking? What do you mean in the bushes? What do you mean you're going to be in the bushes? You're going to have to explain that, Ravina. Thank you, Rita. Thank you for all my little hearts. I think Allegra already ditched me, or did she fall asleep? Anyways, I'm going to wrap this around here. I'm going to hook it up with my hook so I don't lose my spot. I wonder if do you think I'll need the second ball? It would be nice if I could just use one, and that way I could make another one. Okay, guys, thank you for coming to this rescheduled crochet weekly meeting. It just escaped me for a little bit. But thank you for joining me, and thank you for taking my poll, and stay tuned for any updates if I have any. And then I'll be on tomorrow, and tomorrow's Yarn Talk Monday will be on alive, and I'm not sure exactly what time. I'm going to try for 9 o'clock my time, but Mondays I usually let myself sleep in, and plus I don't know, I might be up because Eddie's off tomorrow and he'll be up, and when he's home I'm usually up too, kind of, sort of, most times. Okay, bye everybody. You think I'll need both? Oh, Mandy, I'm gonna keep my eye out on at Joann's to see if I can find more, if I see them online somewhere. You know what I mean? Bye, guys. Love you. Keep crocheting. Find yourself a little bell for your reward. It's better than a sweet treat. Bye, guys.